Welcome to Oryx Learning. Today's lesson will be on Unit 4, Systems of Equations, Lesson 5, Applications of Systems. In our first example, Mira scored 33 points in her basketball game with a combination of 2-point and 3-point shots. She made a total of 15 baskets. Find the number of 2-point and 3-point baskets she made. In this problem, we have two unknowns and two equations, points and number of baskets, so it can be solved by creating a system of equations. Steps to solving application problems. First, define the two variables. Second, write the two equations. Third, solve the system using one of our methods, either elimination, substitution, or graphing. And fourth, make sure you answer the question that is asked. So using the example of Mira, first we need to define the variables. The variables that we'll use are determined by what the question is asking. Since the problem asks for the number of 2-point and 3-point baskets she's made, that is how the variables will be defined. Let x equal the number of 2-point baskets, and let y equal the number of 3-point baskets. Next, we need to write the equations. The number of 2-point baskets and of 3-point baskets totals 15 baskets. Therefore, x plus y equals 15. The number of 2-point baskets plus the number of 3-point baskets equals the total 15. The number of 2-point baskets times the point value of 2 and the number of 3-point baskets times the point value of 3 totals 33 points in all. Therefore, we can come up with the equation 2x plus 3y equals 33. Now that we have the equations, we can solve by either substitution or elimination. Either method will give the correct solution. I'm going to use the elimination method. In order to use the elimination method, I'm going to eliminate the x terms by multiplying the first equation by -2. If I distribute the -2 through, I'll get my new equation of -2x minus 2y equals -30. Now we can see that the x terms have opposite coefficients that will be eliminated when I add the equations together. So when the x terms eliminate, I'm left with -2y plus 3y, which is just y, and -30 plus 33, which is 3. Therefore, y equals 3. Now I need to choose one of the original equations to substitute the found value and find the value of the second variable. So if I take y equals 3 and substitute it in for y in my original equation of x plus y equals 15, I get x plus 3 equals 15. Solving for x, I'll subtract 3 from both sides of the equation, and I get x equals 12. Now I need to make sure that I answer the actual question that was asked. Find the number of 2-point and 3-point baskets that she has made. So that gives me the solution of 12, 3. Remember how the variables were defined. X was the number of 2-point baskets, in this case 12, and y was the number of 3-point baskets, which in this case was 3. So Mira made 12 2-point baskets and 3 3-point baskets in her game. A business with 2 locations buys large and small delivery vans. Location A receives 2 small vans and 5 large vans for a total cost of $235,000. Location B receives 3 small vans and 2 large vans for a total cost of $160,000. What is the cost of each type of van? So first, we'll define the variables. Let x equal the cost of a small van, and let y equal the cost of a large van. We need to write the equations. So the cost for location A would be 2x plus 5y equals 235,000. And the cost for location B is 3x plus 2y equals 160,000. Next, I need to solve the system. I'm going to use elimination again, and I'm going to multiply the first equation by -3 and the second equation by 2 in an effort to try to eliminate the x variable. My new equations are now -6x minus 15y equals -705,000, and 6x plus 4y equals 320,000. If I add the equations together, I can see that the x terms eliminate, and I'm left with -11y equals -385,000. To solve for y, I'll divide both sides of the equation by -11, which leaves me with y equals 35,000. Now that I have one of the variables, I can substitute back into one of the original equations. So if I substitute in 35,000 for y, I get 2x plus 5 times 35,000 equals 235,000. Simplifying, I get 2x plus 175,000 equals 235,000. Subtracting 175,000 from both sides will leave me with 2x equals 60,000. Now to solve for x, I'll divide both sides of the equation by 2, which will give me x equals 30,000. So I have the coordinate point 30,000, 35,000. This means that the cost of a small van is $30,000 and the cost of a large van is $35,000. Make sure you answer the question that is asked. So again, our steps to solving applications problem, we first need to define the two variables. We will then write the two equations. Third, we solve the system using one of our methods. And fourth, make sure you go back and answer the question that is asked. That is our lesson for today. Thank you for watching.